The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Great Maniacs gather! Hi everybody! I'm going through box P still. We got to Supergirl. This is the Supergirl run, started September 1996. And I think it was a pretty good run. I enjoyed it. This is the Supergirl who's not human. Well, not fully human anyway. She was a creature called Matrix. Like a shape-changing... I can't remember what she was called. Like a biomorph or something weird like that. She was able to change her shape. She took on the shape of Supergirl at some point because... I can't remember what the reason was now. But I think she lost her memory for a bit and she thought she was some Supergirl. But Supergirl had already not existed. She'd been made not existed by the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And somehow during the... after Crisis on Infinite Earths, somehow she convinced herself she was Supergirl. So she's kind of the original Supergirl in the world now, in the pre-Crisis world. But I don't know what's happened to her. If she's actually doing anything now, or disappeared, or what. But for a while, she was romantically entangled with Lex Luthor. But in this one, I think it happens right at the beginning. There's a little bit of, but she gets combined with a human girl. So she's sort of like, she's part this shape-changing protoplasm person and part this human girl who'd been killed, I believe, but somehow she took on her form and memories and kind of like somehow sucked up her memories and that, and was kind of like, so she was living as her, and she sort of thought she was her in a way. It's a very strange kind of... yeah, I can't remember it very well now, as you can probably tell by the way I'm humming and hawing over it. Humming and hawing? Humming and hawing doesn't sound right, does it? Is that chemo? Bad chemistry. Chemo or chemo? One of those ones we don't know. Right, yep, Rampage. I recognised it as Rampage. Superman's there. I don't know why Supergirl's trying to hold him back. There you go, and that's the name of it. So her name is Linda Danvers. Who is Linda Danvers? That's the name of the girl that she, whose body she's sort of taken over. And her name is Matrix. Supergirl's name is Matrix. The protoplasmic person is called Matrix. Alright, one of my favourite modernish characters. I look at her. I always thought she was like an old school character, but she was only invented, I think, in like '89 or something like that. But I think she looks really cool, the Silver Banshee. I think she looks like a classic character, even though she's not. I just think she's got an awesome look. That's interesting. So there you've got Silver Banshee. She wants your soul. And then the very next cover is exactly the same picture almost, but it's Supergirl holding on to Silver Banshee's costume, saying Soul Survivor. Interesting. In your dreams. There's an event called Genesis. I can't remember what the event called Genesis was about. I'm guessing it was to do with New Genesis and Apocalypse, but I can't remember anything about the event. Alright, extremist measures. Oh yeah, the extremists. They come from a different Earth. They're actually takes on Marvel villains and Marvel heroes. So you've got this guy. You can see the tentacles. I can't remember what his name is now. He's obviously Dr. Octopus. There's Havoc, Lord Havoc, who's like Doctor Doom. This guy here, I think he's called Tracer, and he's like Wolverine kind of. He's got claws and like animalistic. And Dr. Diehard, I think his name is, or something like that. That guy there, I can't remember who he's meant to be taking on now. I think maybe Magneto. I can't remember now. I'm sure there was another guy who's there's another like scientist. Sorcerer guy. I can't remember what his name is now, but he's obviously a take on Doctor Strange. Can't remember what his Dream Slayer, I think he's called. And there's Matrix Supergirl, and there's the Linda Danvers. So she's like a split, not quite a split personality, but it's yeah. I think the Linda personality is there somewhere, but it's mainly Matrix playing it to living with her family, and I think also trying to find out what actually happened to her. There we go, Despero. Wings of Fury. Got quite a lot of comics to show you in this one. I'll show you the whole run of Supergirl. It's about 80. David Kirk, Smith, Hazelwood. Yeah, David Kirk did this run. No, Peter David. Sorry, not David Kirk. Yeah, Kirk is a different person. Yes, it's Peter David. I'm sure did the writing for this. We had a great run on the Incredible Hulk, of course. Behold, Millennium Giants. I don't care who started it. I think that guy there is Byron, I think, who becomes Comet, the super horse. It's a throwback to the old super horse from the Silver Age. Yeah, A Comet's Tale. He basically loves Supergirl, but he has a habit of turning into a horse. Yeah. It's probably best not to think about it too hard, that. Yeah. I don't think you want to be in love with your horse, Supergirl. Tension in the Air, guest star in Steel. That kind of thing get you thrown out the barnyard. Supergirl to Resurrection Man's rescue. God dear me. Will the real Comet please stand up? Buck up your ideas, Comet. This ain't your first rodeo. Right, I believe that sludge is Supergirl, Matrix in her protoplasm form. Yeah. And then we have Supergirl 1 million. So I have a weird looking take for Supergirl on the millionth issue of her comic book. That was quite a fun concept, that. Imagining what the characters would be like on their millionth issue. Fighting Furies. Mad Harriet. Stomper. Lashina. Who's that one? I'm not sure who that one is. What's this one called as well? Oh, I can't remember her name. Stabby Woman. Supergirl in Concert. She's still fighting some Furies there. I don't know who that one at the back is. Don't recognise that person at all. Here we go. Granny's Little Girl. It's Granny Goodness. Well, that never happened before. The comic just fell out of the cover. Obviously, that one's not in mint condition. Well, that's a disappointment. Wow. No idea how that happened. Must have been damaged already. Right, a shadow of her former self. Supergirl being played by Supergirl? It would very much seem so, for here we have Supergirl changed into a protoplasm person state. Ugh. Not quite so pretty. What's occurring here? An enigmatic cover if ever I saw one. Murmur speaks out against Supergirl. And I do believe... Clever, clever. Not the Paris site Supergirl had in mind. She's obviously in Paris at the Eiffel Tower, and rather than Paris site, it's the parasite. I like what you did there, DC. I like what you did there. It's a terrible dad joke. So I'm not actually anybody's dad, but you know, I'm of that age where dad jokes are the best. Uncle jokes. Here we go. Parasites leached the life out of poor Supergirl. In the clutches of young justice. Oh yeah. What them blinking teenage boys want with a beautiful long-legged blonde lady, I don't know. But I don't think they should be clutching anybody. It's not on. Young Justice and Supergirl face the horror behind the glass. Zuriel and Supergirl versus the Spectre. This is in the Day of Judgment. This is when Spectre no longer had a human host and was going sort of bonkers. But then I think actually he kind of had a human host because Jean Loring, ex-wife of Atom, had become Eclipso. And she was leading him on kind of thing. I don't think she was his host, but she was teamed up with him and directing his crazy supernatural silliness. That was just alliterative. It wasn't silly. I've just been alliterative. Nice. Blood on the TV. Lovely. Supergirl gets the point. Blue Devil, maybe? There's definitely a Blue Devil looking weapon there. The Ember That Burns. She's a witch. Burn her at the stake. I'm guessing that's Linda Danvers. There's someone at the door with dead flowers, and she looks just a little shocked to see them. Is it a zombie at the door? Right, in the heat of battle. Hero worship. Comet struck. Comet, the super horse is misbehaving. You're not going to get any sugar cubes for that day's work, Comet, I'm telling you. But if you're gelded as well, that teacher. Look into my eyes. Oh, I just finished doing my Patreon video for my lovely Patreon. Sign up to my Patreon to get access to my lovely Patreon videos. Just like this, but for patrons only. Everybody versus Supergirl. Seems unfair. Lovely blue sky. Visiting a cemetery. Supergirl imprisoned by the carnivore. Supergirl goes to war. Looks like she's an angel at war in hell. Molly. Supergirl breaking out and becoming herself. Linda Danvers, I guess. Oh, is that a new costume? Ill-tempered steel. Definitely a new costume. Is it the same Supergirl though? Or has she been replaced with the other Supergirl? I don't remember if that happened in this run. I don't think the other Supergirl come along yet. Statue of Liberty, guest starring Green Lantern. That's not the Statue of Liberty. It's not got a book or a torch or anything. Supergirl, targeted for execution. Mayhem at Mardi Gras. Having a bad hair day. Dr. Fate lends a hand to Supergirl. Right, battery very low, so I'm going to quickly plug in the charger, which I happen to have handy because I knew the battery was low. And I am a smart cookie. Sometimes. Get in the bloody hole. Get in the blinking hole. There we go. Oh. Oh, I say. Oh. I had a busy day, a doctor's appointment at 8 o'clock. Busy trying to sell stuff on eBay. Not doing too badly actually, not doing too badly. I might run out of stock though. I don't want to start selling my comics. Trying to sell doubles. I had loads of doubles and like stuff that I didn't want. That I finally get them off my ass to try and sell. Because basically I'm going to try and see if I can make a living out of doing it because I can't handle work. Not the job I was doing anyway. It was just too much stress, too much anxiety. And I just can't handle talking to angry customers and crying customers and just doing my head in. Because I'm not the greatest in my own head. Breath mint? I'm keeping that aside. I'm keeping that aside because one day, next time, yeah, cover slingers basically. I'm gonna do a cover slingers week of in the mouth of, and there'll be people like stuck in the mouth of monsters because there's so many do that. Two-Face versus Supergirl, no quarter given. Supergirl and Batgirl, two face to face. Is Batgirl fighting against Supergirl? It's a weird one. Two-Face is half Joker, half Two-Face, by the looks of it. That's Joker last laugh. Wasn't he affected people to make them like Joker eyes or something weird like that? Like Water World, Supergirl and Lagoon Boy. Pretty sure Lagoon Boy is one of those killed in that god-awful Heroes in Crisis story. School for the Deaf, welcome Supergirl. So are they saying Supergirl in sign language? Does anybody know? Supergirl, place your bet or fall into the demon's depth. Yeah, it's Etrigan. Supergirl, bride of the demon? Weddings, $25, free annulment with every third marriage. Chapel of Love. She's been dragged into the Chapel of Love to get married to the demon. But it doesn't look like Etrigan. He's got a beard, for God's sake. I don't think Etrigan will be seen dead with a beard. Don't know, it doesn't fit him. Doesn't suit him. Yeah. The power of Shazam strikes. Wow, are there enough price labels on this comic? One there and one there. I managed to take a couple of price labels off a comic book the other day. I was taking price labels off, and it was coming off easy on a couple of books. And I went on to another one, and I just... Yeah. Basically, it took off it did a blinking tape pull. So, yeah, that is slightly annoying. Right, Supergirl versus the Power of Shazam, round 2, CM3. That's what they call Captain Marvel Jr., isn't it? Supergirl and a load of frogs. That's Supergirl being sacrificed in an Aztec freeze. Or carving, whatever you call them. 2 to tangle. Giant snake. Oh, dearie me. Right, coming towards the end of the run. Self-defeated. So the other Supergirl costume is back. But I'm not sure, I can't remember if it is a different Supergirl or what. I've completely forgotten now. She looks like a different Supergirl. Ooh. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? You see that? Ooh. Oh. Another series I need to reread. A special shout out goes to Supergirl. Reintroducing the Supergirl from Krypton. Is she friend or foe? Take off the original first appearance of Supergirl, isn't it? Flying out of the crashed rocket. I would love to own that one. Troubles afloat for Supergirl. It's a float of Mr. Mixlick. Right, here is the last little set for this run. About 80, as I said. Hold the bus, it's Kara's first day at school. There you go, so it's Kara, yeah, not Linda Danvers. So, Kara Zor-El, I suppose it must be. Yeah, I thought I remembered it being taken over or something. The Spectre of Things to Come. 2 Supergirls. And I think the original Supergirl from this run, Matrix, who was the protoplasm person who mingled with a dying human or a dead human girl, Linda Danvers, I think she just disappears from the universe. She just goes away. And this is it. And there can be only one Supergirl. And yet another homage to the old Crisis on Infinite Earths. And then finally, this might even be a homage as well. I'm pretty sure I've seen Superman in a pose like this. Maybe slightly different, but Superman holding a flag of the United States is hardly a unique thing, is it? But yeah, there you go. He's at her adopted country, his adopted country in Superman. So yeah, that was it. 80. I was right. 80 issues. Yeah, I might keep that one aside for a future cover slingers. In the mouth kind of theme. I'll probably put it away, and I'll probably forget. If I ever do that, I'll probably forget where the comic book is when it comes to it, or be too lazy to dig it out. That's why I try and dig them out in advance. So I might keep it out, but then who knows when that'll ever get used. I was kind of thinking taking the one out with the frogs as well, and maybe doing a frog themed week, like as a slinger's choice kind of thing. I'm already working on another slinger's choice. I've got to dig the comic books out. I know where they are, but it's just getting around digging them out, isn't it? Anyway, that's it. That's Supergirl. One more video from this box. Just a few odds and sods in the bottom of the box, really. Yeah, come back for that next time. Cheers for tuning in. If you like my videos, leave a comment and a thumbs up and all that. If you want to help me out, I've got a Patreon. You can sign up if you like. You get an extra video. But you ain't got to, obviously. I don't know why anyone would, to be honest, but I'm glad that some people do. So the people that do, thank you very much. The people that don't, no worries. I don't blame you. Right, I'm off. Until next time, have a great, amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.